Hello everyone, my name is Chaotic, and in today's Grand Theft Auto 5 video, I'm going to be showcasing some cool yet crazy car customizations in Grand Theft Auto 5. Now you may recall a few weeks ago, I in fact did a very similar video to this one, but you guys loved it so much that I'm now doing another one. Now what you do have to bear in mind when taking a look at some of these vehicles is that these modifications are not standard customizations available in the game. These modifications can only be added in a hex editor on a PC. But even so, they are definitely some very cool car concepts. Well, with that being said, let's get straight into this video. So starting off with the first vehicle, this is in fact one of many car concepts sent in to me by a user over on Twitter going by the name Loki. But as you can see, this is a Meta, and as I'm sure you guys can also clearly see, this has an additional axle and set of wheels, now making this vehicle a 6x6. Now I don't know about you guys, but I think this car looks awesome, and it has to be one of my favourite car concepts for Grand Theft Auto 5. Moving on to the next vehicle, and all I can say is take my money, I want one. This is a Vapid Sand King XL, but rather than having wheels, this vehicle has tracks. I would love to see something like this in the game, but overall this vehicle is insane. Going back to something slightly more realistic, this vehicle is a slam van, but rather than being a single cab with only 2 doors, this car concept is a double cab with 4 doors. Now I don't know about you guys, but in my opinion, this is a very well made concept, and I could definitely see this in the game. Now I'm sure we've all seen stretched Hummers in real life. Well, here's one, but in GTA 5. This of course being a concept of the Patriot if it was a limousine. And here is another limousine concept, but this vehicle being the Dubster 6x6. Now in GTA 5 there is only one limousine, and it's not very popular because you cannot store it in your garage, but if Rockstar made it possible so you can store them in your garage and there were more variations of them, I'm pretty sure they would be a lot more popular. Anyway, moving on to the next vehicle, this being the Dukes, and as you can see this concept has 4 doors as opposed to 2. Now the idea of having back seats in this vehicle is certainly viable, but my only concern with this concept is the vehicle being too long. But with a few small alterations, I could definitely see this car in the game. Now as I'm sure you guys know, there aren't currently any convertible supercars in the game, but here is a topless version of the Entity XS. Now when I see this, I think to myself it could easily be a viable option in the game, and in fairness, it looks pretty cool as well. Here is another Entity XS, but this one has a Zentorno spoiler on the back of it, and in fairness, it merges quite well with this car. Someone has also added a Zentorno spoiler on the back of an Adder, and in fairness, this also looks pretty good. And this next image is also of an Adder with a Zentorno spoiler on the back of it. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Adder doesn't have any spoiler options, but I could definitely see this customization available for it. But finally, moving on to the last car concept, and as you can clearly see, this is a Banshee, which has its engine and twin turbos sticking out the top of the hood. Now obviously this customization is very unrealistic, but even so, it is still a very cool looking concept. Well, there we go guys, that is pretty much it for this video, but I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. Now be sure to leave a comment on this video and let me know which car concept displayed in this video is your favourite. It would also be greatly appreciated if you could take a few seconds out of your day to click the like button, because it helps me out a lot and it's also greatly appreciated. And if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel already, I'd recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. And before I forget, if you have any car concepts which you'd like to show me and possibly have featured in a future video, you can of course do so by sending me pictures over on my Twitter account. There is a link in the description to my Twitter page. Well, with that being said, once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.